What's up, guys? It's Snugs, and I just wanted to have another quick video brought up. I posted a video on my ritual strategy, how I farm currency with ritual, and one of the constants that I saw in the comment section was that the barrier of entry is too high for your average player to take part in that strategy at a meaningful level in the first place. And I just wanted to make this quick video stating I hear you, and I don't disagree. I do understand that I play at a pace that is higher than your typical players. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. I play a lot. I mean, that's for sure. But I've also played POE series for like 10 years at a mirror tier level almost. Including crafting mirror tier items of my own, and I understand how to take a little bit of currency and turn it into a lot of currency, and try to be efficient as possible and do it with essentially as minimal effort as I can. I'll be honest with you. But what I wanted to talk about in this video is that people definitely mentioned that what's stopping them from trying the strategy that I show in my video is that it's the barrier of entry. It's to get your points into the actual Atlas tree. So when you're out there and you're doing altar after altar after altar and not receiving anything in return of real meaningful value, it turns you off from wanting to do that strategy. And you are correct. In my previous video, I mentioned you're doing it wrong. If you saw that video, you might have mentioned that little comment. I actually regret saying it like that. That is not what I meant by that. I am saying you are not at nearly the potential that strategy has, if you're wasting time, essentially if you're not playing efficiently, but also if you don't have points in the tree, especially your first 2 series of points, aka 4 points. Your ominous portents, right? That one's literally just a stepping stone. The omens is nice, don't get me wrong, to get to this point right here. This is where your money's at. It's at your point 2. So typically in your ritual points, you would take point number 1, point number 2, point number 3, which is tempting offers, reduces reroll cost, and also allows you to see a third page, essentially. You can actually see a fourth page, believe it or not, but that's a pretty expensive precursor tablet to buy. And then you could interchangeably do your third point here, tempting offers, with spreading darkness, which is your ritual altars always have 4 ritual altars. The interesting part about this is going to allow you to afford what's on the first 2 pages, but this is going to allow you to see 3 pages. So if you can't get the points, maybe switch into here for your third points, or you switch here for your fourth points, but that's besides the point. The point is, if you are not doing things like understanding what bases and what items to be picking up, if you are not understanding how to take a little bit of currency and make it into more currency, it is going to be very difficult to find your first audience as the king, to actually fight the boss and get these points, and or i.e. afford the audience as the kings, which is kind of half of what I did, to essentially be able to fight the boss so you can get the points and then start making the money from ritual strategy. The biggest thing is you need to be doing things as you are running ritual in order to be able to afford playing ritual. And that is the problem with the endgame mechanics currently going on in Path of Exile 2, is the barrier of entry is too high. The cost to get to those endgame mechanics is too high. And maybe by cost, not necessarily even buying the audience, but the time spent that you need to get the audience, right? Whether that be a fiscal means, or a time means, is one of the big issues in the game right now. And I do not discount that whatsoever. Tonight on stream, I think one of the things that I will be doing is I will be going over some more early game strategies. The whole purpose of why I am starting to make content right now is I have the time and I have all this nice fancy gear sitting here that I love so much. I love techie stuff. I have nice gear and I'm willing to invest in it. Just even if not many people watch me, I'll be honest. I'm a small streamer, YouTuber that just does it for fun. I want to focus my channel identity that I really think that I would enjoy doing, and that I hope other people would enjoy watching, is the middle steps. How do you get from being a baseline, you just started the game, into the middle steps, and then focusing on those middle steps progressing you to a high-end player? What is that middle part? that people are doing. Because what I know in my history with the game, especially in POE1, obviously I don't have a huge, long history with PO2, it hasn't been out long, is that it was hard for me to progress from the middle part of the game, where I'm like, how are people making a fuckload of currency? How are they getting to that next step in that middle portion of the game where, I can afford some nice stuff, but I'm not affording the GGs. And that is the identity that I want my channel to have. And that's what I want to help people with, is that middle part of the game. So if that sounds like something that speaks to you, maybe you're in the right place. Maybe I annoy you. Maybe you think I smell bad. I don't care. But that's essentially the channel identity that I want to have. And I didn't mean to piss anybody off by my last video seeming elitist. It's just the way that I play, and it's just the way that I accumulate currency. But anyway, guys, I hope this helps. So yeah, make sure that you're doing things before you have your points in the tree. You're picking up bases. You're looking at those 2 mod combos. One of the best ways to make currency right now is selling crafting materials, i.e. a base that has 2 really good mods on it, on a good base that you can sell to somebody who is crafting. Item level matters, things like that matter. But I'm going to go over that with tonight in stream if you're bored. Twitch.tv/its_snugs_ttv. And link is in the description, probably tonight at, I don't know, 6 or 7 o'clock Central Time. But yeah, guys, leave a comment and like and subscribe. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out. I read all the comments. It's not like I have a huge amount of comments, being such a small YouTuber. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.